Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, The Spiritual Justice Gem. Justice Gem, sorry. You can call me Quita or Goddess Quita, either one will do. I answer to both. Um, I was gonna address something, and I still am gonna address it, but I'm gonna wait till I'm calmed down because I'm kind of in my feelings about something. When you are a sensitive soul and you are sensitive to energy, like people think that they can do and say anything just to push your buttons. But I'm gonna wait till I'm calm to give this message because the Most High is really urging me to give it, and I don't want to give it in this energy. I want it to be in a more calm energy. People are trying to really, like, everybody have this good side to them and this bad side to them, which is they have dark energy and light energy. But we get to choose what energy we operate in. And just because I choose my God side, I wake up every day and choose to be in godly energy. I wake up every day and choose the godly path. And when I choose the ungodly path, then people, they love it because then they give them something negative to talk about. They give them something, oh, she said this or she said that. But really what they're looking for and praying for is a downfall for it to happen. Why? Why dwell in this negative energy? And for anybody in my past that's talking about me, talk about what I used to do, and who gonna stop me? And if you ain't God, if you ain't the Most High, please proceed to move on. If you're in a part of my soul tribe and you're in this low vibrational energy and you're not trying to heal up all the energy, get off my channel. Spells to do what? Spells to look how old? How young or how old? I show my gray hair. I don't mind it. The Lord gave it to me. Yeah, my forehead is kind of black from the sun. I'm in a state that has very high sun concentration. Period. I'm still beautiful. I'm still wonderfully made by God. Period. See, I still love y'all though. Because y'all really want me to act a fool on this camera so you can like, oh, I told you she wasn't godly. Boo, I'm godly whether I act in or out of character. I'm still godly. Because you know what? The Lord still gonna bless me. I'm gonna still have his luck and his blessings. Who's you playing with? You need to go play with yourself and mind your business and stay in your lane, especially if you're negative and low vibrational and you're doing it intentionally and you're willfully ignorant. Go mind your business. Because worrying about what come out my front or back end ain't none of your business. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Most I give me a reading for the collective. For my collective, please. Give me a highly divine, godly reading by you, Most High. Oh, give me a reading, please. I gotta laugh at this energy. What can you do when people, they tongues rise up against you? Laugh at them. I laugh at people, and you wonder why I stay to myself. And I'm not gonna. That's another thing. Like I was saying though, I was in my other video. I was making I commented on a young lady's page, and this other tarot reader out, the Lord showed me what she did. She went back on her page, did a whole reading saying it was from the Most High, and saying that somebody's not shining as bright and doing all this craziness. It don't make sense for you guys to come. Well, you know, you're doing your job. Let me just put it that way. You're doing your job, but like I told her, shine as bright as you can shine. Maybe they butts to get delivered from all the demons and spirits and all the generational curses within their blood and DNA and within their bodies and souls. You know what I'm saying? Because this don't make no sense. It's too much information out here, especially if you reading tarot and you connecting to the Most High. Baby, you need to connect in another way, a little more harder, because you ain't getting all the way through. I'm here to tell you, if you out here doing stuff like that, you ain't getting all the way through. Because that's a low vibration. You ain't getting all the way through unless you think the Most High you connected to and you're merely connected to the most low. It's a Bible. It's a story. It's a Bible story about that. You know what? I ain't even gonna get into it right now. Most High, please give me a guided reading by you and the angels. Please, and my ancestors, please come through to me. Yeah, it's basically Yeah, what I told you. It's basically from a couple of readings I did today. It's basically God is saying have patience with these low vibrational people because they really are heartbroken. They really are in deep regret. They really are heartbroken. When I tell you, it ain't just like I'm telling you, it ain't. This is on a very deep emotional. When I tell you, like they act like the saints of God really is in personal relationships with them and actually personally doing something to them, but we're just pursuing our divine purpose and missions. The guardian, the gate here. Somebody's at crossword worlds or in thinking mode. Somebody's in thinking mode because they're strategizing. Um, what I'm the most high saying have patience with these people with these because I asked for a collective read for my collective for the things they need to know. Patience with this cycle because there's a lot of people heartbroken at the step up, the power, at us stepping into our power to our door of happiness and healing. It's gonna take them a minute to transition. So be ready because this is what they're going to try to create in our lives, like storm warnings. And we need to use our intuition, our discernment. We really got to stay on our game because all of this great stuff is coming in for the saints. All of this great, and God is doing it in their face. And they are heartbroken over it. Look at their heart just dripping. Oh my God. You really need healing. These people that's heartbroken over this energy, over this, you really do need healing. You really do need healing. You really need to come up out of this low vibrational energy, but this ain't for you. This reading is for my saints, my high vibrational people, the righteous, the just, the meek. You're what I'm getting. Somebody's kingdom spouse is healing. That's what I'm getting. It's a lot of healing energy that's happening here. Yeah. And a karmic is trying to silence their voice. Maybe they want to say something to you, but this karmic woman is silencing their voice. Maybe an ex of theirs is silencing their voice. So spirit is trying to tell the divine masculine or the kingdom husbands, however, whatever terminology you want to use, to have strength in this situation. Please have strength. Please have strength in this situation because your ex or your karmic is doing negative energy work on your throat chakra so you don't come in with this message. What else am I seeing? You're not scared. Yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah, it's the same energy. That's what I was speaking of earlier, that it's the same read for today. That's why I didn't really want to do another reading, but I did. I thought it would be like more happy, giddy reading, but it is what it is. This is what the energy is right now. It's a lot of confusion. What I picked up on energy earlier, they cast a confusion spell. Not only did they cast confusion spell, they cast conflict, strife spells. They cast devil spells, which is anger, jealousy, all that energy. They did a lot of negative energy, energetic work. I took notes of these energies. They cast confusion spells. If you look at the devil card, it's literally, it tells you jealousy, violence, strife. So if you see a lot of this going on in the environment, this is the heavy dark magic they're casting on this world. A lot of Seven of Cups energy, which is confusion, just making people be discombobulated. A lot of quarrels, and they really cast it on the saints. They directed these energy towards the saints, the righteous. So we're gonna have to transmute these energies and rebuke these energies. They also cast pain spells for us to be in pain. They want us to suffer. They don't want us to be happy. They cast what else they cast? It was a Five of Cups. They want us to be in regret. They want us to be in remorse. They cast a Ten of Swords spell to end us, for us to be in ruin. Like, they are doing the freaking most when it comes to this kingdom, and people like, oh, I'm so tired of kingdom marriages. Okay, well, when it come to pass, boo, you don't got to worry about us, because all of us that's gonna be in kingdom relationship and twin flame relationships, we ain't saying nothing to y'all. We ain't gonna say nothing. Just wait till your time is to the Most High go ahead and bless us. We ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna hear a peep out of us. You ain't gonna hear nothing. So if you tired of it, it's all good, boo. I understand your pain. Somebody need a band-aid over their heart. Somebody probably think I'm evil for that, but I'm not, because how you gonna be mad because God blesses somebody? That means you're in that low vibrational energy. And God said you laugh at people like that. You do, because they come against their own self. They're in their own delusional mind. They're mentally ill and don't even know it. Not that is wrong with being, nothing wrong with being mentally ill, but like, what are you mentally ill from? And why are you mad because somebody else is happy? Like, and it's on a big grand level. Like, what's up with this? What's up with you? Spirit, see, the ambulance has already started. Look. I don't know if you guys can hear that on camera, but it's an ambulance in my background. They already start casting these spells upon this earth. They started early today. This is crazy, because I got these messages about this dark magic around 4:30, 5:30 in the afternoon. Probably a little bit earlier than that, because I had walked to the store and came back. So it's probably a little bit earlier than that. Probably around 3:30. Yeah. Probably around that. Yep. God, you know what? Look at the Most High. Regardless of what, look what's coming in, baby. These kingdom marriages, these twin flame relationships. Good news. Regardless of what they're doing. Look what's coming through. Look, the King of Cups came on by chill. There goes somebody kingdom husband. Ooh, here goes somebody kingdom wife. Look at this energy. Yes. Look, the King of Swords came out. The Nine of Cups came out, and the Nine of Wands. So we are being very, Spirit is just, all these kingdom marriages is happening. It's moving forward. We're just going to have to be cautious. We're going to have to be in this Nine of Wands energy, because we're still at warfare, you guys. But we're going to be sitting in this Ten of Cups pretty soon. All my high vibrational people, we're going to see, and we're going to have to battle our way through. Our kingdom spouses know this, and because we've already been going through the warfare, the kingdom wives know this, the twin flame know that, your twin flame, my twin flame, we know these things already. We know, because this is what they want us to be in. This is the energy they want us to be in. And with that was the other spell they cast, as far as to have burdens. The Ten of Wands energy, if you look at the Ten of Wands, is burdens, and like, I can't think of the rest of them, but they just want us burdened down. They don't want us to move. Yeah, in this Five of Wands energy. That's crazy how they want you to be in this energy. Because they don't want reconciliations. They don't want people to return from your past. They don't want people to be forgiven. They don't want people to come back and say, hey, I'm sorry. And they don't want to repent, Most High saying. They don't want to repent. They don't want to be in this energy. So they don't want nobody else to be in this energy either. They don't want nobody else to receive their healing and blessings and be forgiven and to ascend. The damn devil. But God said, "Not. It's gonna be harmony." Everybody that know the temperance card is about harmony. It's about just everything wearing out evenly and justly. Yep. Spirit said, rest, withdraw, connect to Him. You see that sword? Connect to the Most High, and He's gonna lead us into the abundance. He's gonna lead us into this Queen of Pentacles energy, which is very beautiful energy when she's upright. And that peacock there, the Spirit said, look at that peacock, what the peacock spiritually mean, and draw from that. That's what I'm getting to. Because, baby, our ships are going to come in their face. God going to bless us in their MFing faces. Look at this. All these gatherings. Hey, some of us might get married on the same day. I'm just saying. Some of us might get married on the same day. I'm just saying. It might happen. Nobody know that we got married. You know what I mean? You know how God works. Some of us might get married on the same day. Look. And there will be long-term success within these kingdom marriages and twin flame relationships. Spirit said it will be long. So this is your life partner. This is who you're going to spend the rest of your life with. Don't let nobody talk you out your blessings. And don't be so, when people try to come and make you unhappy, baby, please. Please transmute that. Please, God, give me the energy, give me the strength, the knowledge to transmute this. What do you want me to transmute in or return back to sender? You ain't got to take that. Return it back. Return it back to them. But they know what they dished out. They know what they're doing. They purposely did it. See, they don't want you in this energy. You feel me? They don't want us there. But the Most High said not so. It's going to be so that we walk in our 10 of Pentacles. That we have these kingdom marriages, these twin flames relationships, these life partners and dedication and these beautiful soulmate relationships that are going to uplift his people, that our kids are going to grow up, even though they may not have seen the father and mother dynamic growing up, but they at least have part of it in their lives. And the people that are starting out fresh, at least they will have, it'll be all the way in their lives. So they can see how a man and a woman is supposed to interact within the households. Because a lot of this, the devil stripped this away because of our generational curses, because we had to break these spells, because we had to come and do all this work. We wasn't allowed, well, I won't even say allowed, we didn't have the time or to pour like we needed to pour into being healthy. Now that we've been doing the work and we identified the generational curses and we're breaking them and we're continuing on these cycles, regardless of all the black magic and all these low vibrational rituals that's being cast on this earth, God said congratulations. I can't even get it out. M. Melfin, congratulations. Most High say congratulations, you guys. I couldn't even get it out all the way. Congratulations. Congratulations is all I keep hearing. We have done the work. We have put in the work over time. We have bent over backwards for people that didn't deserve it. And now God is going to give us people that's going to appreciate it. And you know how you know that? Because you done cleaned out your toxic cycles. You've been patient with dealing with people, BS, and getting all the downloads and giving the messages out and spreading this beautiful energy on this earth and returning all this beautiful energy back to Mother Earth. And you think God is not going to answer that? You think God is going to listen to some low vibrational piece of trash ritual or piece of trash individual who probably can't even spell toxic, who can't even just can't get right? That's that can't get right spirit. I call it the can't get right spirit. Want to have all the sense in the world, but can't control yourself, or have the audacity to try to control somebody else's future. Who are you? Who are you? Most High said, who do you think you are? My ancestors are coming through. He said his people will have these Ace of Pentacles, these new beginnings. He see all, he know all, and the Ace of Cups, and they will celebrate, and the burdens will be no more. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful energy here. They're going to be depressed. It's going to be depression for them, for the people who want these burdens in our life. They're going to be in the burdens, and they're going to be depressed. I'm trying to tell you, let me get in front of the camera, you guys. The way the Most High showed me this energy, these people are literally heartbroken. When I say heartbroken, they pulling out all tricks, all kind of things that we haven't even thought of to try to stop this energy, to try to stop these kingdom marriages, to try to stop these twin flame relationships. Do you understand? They act like we are in personal relationships with them and like we took them through some stuff. You gotta laugh at this stuff. It's funny to me because how you take what the divine have for me so personally. I kind of can with them, but I can't. You guys, you gotta laugh at this stuff. This is hysterical. If you could tap into how these people like really are heartbroken, you will laugh at them. It's funny, but it's not funny. It's funny to me because I've been through so much pain and I know what these type of people are capable of. And it's just like, stop. I'm already accustomed to how y'all operate. So you just laugh at them because, like, I keep hearing that scripture. They know not what they do, but yet they really do know what they do. So if they truly understood what they did, they wouldn't be doing it. You get what I'm saying? It's like that kind of phrase, that kind of biblical scripture is coming out. It's like that kind of energy. It's like Like, if you really knew what you did, if you really understood and come to the realization of what you're doing, you will stop. You will immediately repent and bow down to the Most High and say, forgive me, please. At least make my karma 1/3 of what I dished out. You get what I'm saying? But these people don't have that kind of sense. They don't have that kind of knowledge. Well, they have that kind of knowledge, but they don't have that kind of sense to do that. They are so stuck in their ego and so stuck in their prideful ways. Until God is going to, I'm trying to tell you, God is going to have to pluck some of them out of this earth before some of these marriages happen. God is going to have to literally pluck some of these people up from the land. And that's what he said in the scripture. He keep giving me that scripture. Like, literally, people are going to die because they keep coming against the divine will. I mean, how you going to get mad at something God ordained for me? For me. I kind of can, but I can't with them. That is too funny for me. Do you understand? The Most High ordained that. Are you not the Most High, not the Most Low? This is really hysterical to me, because the way that I'm feeling their pain, I'm not laughing at their pain, but why are you in pain over somebody else's whole relationship? Like, how? Even if I was in a bummy relationship, like, why are you in pain? Why are you so worried about it? It doesn't matter what come out my front and the back end. It should mean you nothing. But it means everything to you because you're so focused on me. And that same energy you put into watching me, that same energy you put into watching the people of God, is that same energy that I take, and God will use it to uplift his people. That's the same energy that be transmuted into successful unions, to successful kingdom marriages. That's that same energy that you put out, that you're so heartbroken over. I can't, because I have never been the person to be heartbroken over something. Well, that's their relationship. They got to figure that out. That's my way of thinking. So how you so invested into tarot, and making your whole life about something that, first of all, that you ain't even a part of. Second of all, that you have no control over. Third of all, I kind of can, but I can't. Like, I'm like laughing so hard, you guys, until if I wasn't on camera, I probably would be crying right now, dying, because I don't understand people. You're not the Most High. You get what I'm saying? You're not God. So why are you trying to put yourself in God's shoes, in God's perspective? It's one thing to see something from God's perspective and love somebody, but you're doing demonic things. Do you understand that's the most lowest perspective? That's the most low perspective that you're coming from. That's not the most high you're coming from. That's the most low you're coming from. Do you not care? I think some people are willfully ignorant to the fact, and I just want to expound on that, and I felt the need to expound on it, because you guys, I want my saints to laugh. Like, why are they so invested? Like, I understand why, but then again, I don't. Like, that side of me, that God side of me, is like, even in my lowest vibration, I still will not do that. Do you get what I'm saying? Even in my lowest vibration, I still will not stoop to that level of trying to break. Do you understand? I can't even get it out the way I want it, because it's so hysterical to me, because I will never be so invested. See, one thing about me and my twin flame, I know what's my twin flame. That's the other half of my soul. So if anybody have a problem with the way I deal with my soul, and it's not him that has a problem, it's hysterical to me. It's the lessons me and him came to learn. Not me, you, and everybody else. Not the interfering crowd. It's not about you. It was never about you. If you're not using these messages and things for uplifting, then you're going to come on my channel and you're going to get pissed. I'm telling you, you're going to get pissed, because I'm going to laugh at you. I'm going to laugh at you. The reason why I'm going to laugh at you, because you make no sense. The things you do make no sense. You can't even make it make sense. To a person that's healed, to a person that's balanced and just, it will never make sense to that person. You know why? Because they're balanced and just. So clearly you come from a most low perspective, and you come from a lack mindset for you to come against somebody else's relationships, especially divine ones. I don't care what I did in my twin flame relationship. That's between me and my twin flame. Anybody that interfere with that, God said, what you want? Like, what you want? Like, what you want? Because I was divinely guided throughout that whole process. What you want? Most High's like, what you want? That's my soul. That's the other half of my soul. I kind of can with y'all, but I can't. Anyways, you guys, my soul tribe, salute. You know what to do. Get into formation.